Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be using some new products and I want to create kind of this summer glow look. I'm hoping that these new products will actually create that or allow me to create it. I'm excited about a few of these products that I purchased. One of the products that I've purchased I have not even used, but I showed in a haul a long time ago, so I'm really excited to use that one. So if you're new here, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button and also hit the notification bell so you'll know when I put out new content. Also give this video a thumbs up if you like these first impressions videos. So now let's go ahead and apply these new products. So the first product that I want to show you guys is this Invisible UV Flawless Primer. This is actually by Charlotte Tilbury and I've already tried this. It has a broad spectrum SPF 50. It's supposed to be like hydrating because it has hyaluronic acid in it. It's supposed to have like a satin smooth effect. It also has pollution defense and invisible daily shield from UVA and UVB rays. So when I saw this, I definitely wanted to try it. I have tried it already. It is a wonderful primer. The only thing about this is it does not cover my pores. So unfortunately, when I'm using this, I do have to put a primer on. Now, I will say that even if you use this type of product, that you're gonna have to use the SPF that you normally would, that's in your skincare routine. Because I normally put like a 1/4 teaspoon of SPF on my face after I do my skincare. With this, I can't see myself doing it. So I think the concept is really neat when it comes to having that SPF because it gives you maybe a little bit more protection, but I would say that this would probably be better as like a skincare product or a primer. So yeah, so let's go ahead and apply this. It does have like this little flip top, which I like. I don't put a whole 1/4 teaspoon. I put like that much because I already have my sun care on. And then I just put it all over. Now this is very hydrating. So if you have dry skin, this is gonna be really nice. And of course, it's gonna have that daily defense protection against the UVA, UVB rays. It's also going to have the hyaluronic acid, which actually hydrates the skin, but it feels really good going on. And it doesn't have like that greasy feel. It feels more like a lotion that kind of just sinks into the skin. So I am gonna go in with my Milk Makeup Primer. This is a matte and poreless primer, and I love it. I think it's just one of the best primers out there for both of those issues. I always get oily in my T-zone, and I always need to fill the pores around this area. So this is like perfect for me. The next product we're going to add is this Caliray. This is Just Add Ray's Glow Boosting Drops. So this is what the packaging looks like. I just purchased this. Actually, my daughter purchased it for me for Mother's Day. I saw this at Sephora and she went ahead and got it for me. When I looked online and saw this on some of the models that they used, it looked like it had this really nice, warm, glowy look to it. So I definitely wanted to try it. It says it's sexy sustainability. It's upcycled plastic. It's recycled glass. It is cruelty free and it's a clean formula. So you can actually rub this on your face directly or you can mix it in with your foundation. It says it has lightweight luminosity. It has skin nourishment. So here's the bottle right here. Look how cute that is. I love the packaging of this product. So I'm gonna shake it up because it says that you should shake it up really, really well. It says smooth directly into skin or blend with primer, foundation, serums, or skin tint. So you could use it all those ways, not just with foundation or just directly on your skin. You can put it with anything that you use on your skin. So I'm going to take a few drops of this. So it has a dropper and I'm gonna go ahead and just drop some on the palm of my hand. So I rubbed it in a little bit. This is how the shade looks. And I'm just going to rub it on my skin. It's supposed to be like a dry oil. It's not supposed to be greasy. And it has a really nice warm tint to it. So far, that has a really beautiful glow. I'm gonna go in with my eyes first and let this kind of just sink in. I'm gonna go in with the Jaclyn Hill primer. I had this actually in my favorites and I loved it. I do still have a black eye and I'm gonna go in with a little bit of concealer. I love using my L'Oreal concealer for this. So I'm gonna put just a little bit of this on. I'm just going to take a brush and blend that in my eye. And I didn't go in with the orange concealer because my black eye's pretty much gone away. So I'm just covering it up with concealer, and then I'm gonna set this with a powder. So now I'm gonna go in with a palette that I have not used yet. It's my Byredo palette. Sorry for the fingerprint marks, but it's such a beautiful palette. These are the shades right here. And like I said, today I wanna do somewhat of like a, I don't know, like a summer look. You know what I mean? Like a glowy summer eye look. I'm gonna start with this shade right here, and I'm using my Ariel brushes. I love these brushes. I've been testing them out quite a bit, and I'm telling you guys, these are some of the best affordable brushes. They're so good, and I know that they're still in stock. So if you can get your hands on these brushes, honestly, these are insanely good. So I'm just going up into the crease with that. I did my eyebrows, but I'm gonna go back in with an eyebrow mascara. I do have a little piece right here that needs to be filled in. All right, so I want to do, like I said, a really nice bronzy toned look. And I'm going to go in with this shade right here. And I'm just going to bring that in the crease and then out on the outer corner. Beautiful bronzy shade. I have not tried this palette, guys. I have been sitting on it and thinking of what look do I want to do out of this palette, and I'm so glad that I get to use it today because it is a really pretty palette. I've never really used a palette by Byredo, so today I'm testing out the formula for the first time. I'm going to use this shade right here. It's kind of like a golden shade, more of a goldy bronze. I'm going to put that on the lid. Oh yes, look at that. Oh my goodness. Why have I waited to use this? Gosh, it's so pretty. So I'm going to deepen the outer corner with this shade right here. Just a little bit. Gosh, that shade is gorgeous too. Oh. Okay, so that's it for the eyes for now. I will come back to this palette in just a minute to kind of finish off the look. I'm gonna go in with a foundation that I really do love. It is the Catrice True Skin Foundation. It is a hydrating foundation, and it's a long wear foundation. I only have one shade in this. I used to have two. I don't know what I did with the other one. I might have given it to my older daughter. That's probably what I did. This one is Neutral Toffee. So I think the warmth and the Neutral Toffee is gonna come out just perfect. Plus I'm gonna warm my skin up with some other products that I have here. This Catrice foundation is really, really good. It's a very affordable foundation that has a lot of staying power. So I really do like it. Now this is my shade that I would use probably more like in the winter. It is a little bit lighter. I think the other shade I had was a little bit darker. But like I said, we're gonna warm up the skin, so I'm not too worried about it. But I did want to use this foundation again today because I've been trying to pull out foundations that I haven't used in a while so I could start using them, especially foundations that are good for the summer. I have quite a few that I really like for the summer months. That's what I've been doing. So I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Shape Tape. I'm gonna put it on my melasma areas. I need a little bit more because this is like not full coverage, but it's such a good foundation. I really need to get a darker shade in it. I'm gonna go in with my Power Flex concealer. A lot of people gave this a really bad review. They said it creased really bad, but it doesn't do that for me. It really does a good job of covering up like dark circles. It's got good coverage. It blends really well. I just don't have that issue of it creasing. All right, so I'm gonna go in with my Wet n Wild powder. This is a medium tan. This is just gonna give me a little bit more color to my skin. Just a little bit. That foundation was way lighter than what I expected. And I'm just putting it on my skin and my neck. I love this powder. It's so good. So for my under eyes, I'm gonna go with my Sephora powder, and I'm using this little puff that I have from, this is Beauty Blenders puff, but I really like the puffs that I get from Amazon. Those little black puffs that I always use all the time, those are like the best. I'm gonna use this one today because I saw it in my drawer and I wanted to go ahead and use it. So I'm just gonna tap that into my under eyes. All right, so for bronzer, I have two bronzers here from Charlotte Tilbury. Of course, you guys have probably seen this all over YouTube, but I haven't been able to use one of these. So I'm gonna start with the medium one, and then if that one is too light, then I'm gonna go in with the tan. But yeah, I'm excited about using this, guys, because I've heard a lot of good reviews about this. Everybody speaks highly of it. It seems like it's just a beautiful bronzer. So this is what the packaging looks like. It's huge. It's got a mirror, and then this is the medium shade. So like I said, I'm gonna try the medium shade. If it works for me, that's great. If not, we'll go in with the tan shade. And I'm just gonna use a stippling brush. Ooh, the consistency is very creamy. Ooh, that's different. It looks really powdery, but it feels super creamy. And then when you swatch it, it goes on kind of like a powder. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. I'm tapping my brush in there, and then I'm just going to place that on my cheeks. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh yeah, I think medium's gonna work. What do you guys think? Medium's good? Now, I recently tried the Makeup by Mario, the Sculpt Enhancer and the Sculpt Perfector, and I love that product, guys. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Put a little bit on my neck, bring it down. What do you guys think? I think medium is my perfect shade. I really do. And I feel like I keep dipping my brush in there and it's not coming off like too harsh. It's pigmented, but it's not like super pigmented where I can't work with it. You know what I mean? Like sometimes when you put a really super pigmented product, especially if it has this type of consistency where it's kind of creamy, that it would not blend as well. But look how beautiful that is. Yeah, I love that. It just gives a really natural, beautiful like tone to my skin, and it's so pretty. We're gonna finish off the bottom lash line, and I'm just gonna go in with that first shade that I went in with. Run that down there, and then I'm gonna go in with the last shade that I deepened up the corner just so I can connect everything. I'm just gonna go right here on the outer corner with it. I'm not gonna go all the way like through. All right, so I'm gonna go with blush, and I'm gonna go in with the Kiss of Copper by Bare Minerals. These are the bronzer blushes. These are so gorgeous on the skin. I wish they would come out with more shades. Really, they only have 3, and the pink one in that line is way too light for me, so I just have the Kiss of Copper, and then I also have the other one. It gives like that really beautiful like peachy glow to the skin. It's very summery. Look how gorgeous that is. Isn't it pretty? It gives just that really beautiful like sun-kissed look to the skin. So I'm gonna go in with this lip liner in Parchment by Anastasia. This one is a really pretty like brown shade. So now I'm gonna go in with this Apricot Glow by Makeup by Mario. These are so beautiful on the lips. Tap it on there. These are like a perfect addition for that whole like summery glowy look. I'm gonna take the sponge and I'm gonna tap it into my one size powder. It's in 4G, just so I can lighten up cheeks a little bit or kind of just blend them in so they don't look so harsh. Blend all that in there. I'm gonna go in with the Benefit Hoola Glow Bronzer. I'm just gonna top this on top of the bronzer so we can get just a little more glow going on. Putting it on with a stippling brush. And then I'm gonna go up here. It just gives a little bit more glow, as you can see. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Jaclyn powder. This is in sheer medium. This is the Powder Move powder. I'm gonna actually blend everything together with this powder. So I'm gonna finish off my eyebrows with my e.l.f. Brow Wow. Now I used my Huda Beauty brow pencil, actually trying to go through that. I mentioned in my favorites that I went back to the e.l.f. pencil and also to the Brow Wow, but I wanna go ahead and use up that Huda Beauty pencil because probably not gonna buy that one again because I like the e.l.f. one better. All right guys, this is the finished look, and I really love like all this glowiness that I have going on. It's really giving me those summer feels. So let's go over these products really quickly. For the Caliray drops, I do like these drops. As you can see, my skin does not look oily. I really felt like it gave my skin a little bit of glow. It didn't change like the color of my foundation, which I thought it would kind of deepen it a little bit, but it really didn't. So I guess that could be a good thing and not a good thing, because if you're looking at this to actually change the foundation, it is going to warm up the skin, but I don't think it's going to change the color of the foundation. Now granted, I haven't tried this in the foundation or in my primer or anything like that, so I'm going to test this out a little bit more, but so far I really like these drops. They don't feel greasy on the skin and they don't look oily, so I love that. As far as the Byredo palette, oh my gosh guys, I am in love with this palette. Look how beautiful the shadows look. Look at that. They're so so gorgeous on the eyes. They're super creamy, they're pigmented, they're easy to apply. So yeah, with all the shadows that I used today, and you can see that I kind of swatched some of these were super easy to work with. I mean, I felt like they were super creamy. I love the way they blended in together. They're not looking like muddy or splotchy. The pigmentation is definitely there, guys. Look how gorgeous this eye look is. It is screaming summer. Anyway, so yeah, love this palette. I definitely will be using this all summer long, along with another couple palettes that I mentioned during my favorites, but I've been really loving some eye palettes here lately. So yeah, this is going to be added to that. And then for this medium bronzer, oh my goodness, this is going to be my jam for the summer. This, along with the Makeup by Mario one, this one and that one, yeah, I'm going to be wearing that a lot this summer because I love the way it makes my skin look. Now, Makeup by Mario, it's a little bit more glowier. It's, like I said, it's an enhancer. The Perfector has that highlight in it. That's a gorgeous product to put on the face. But it is different than this. Now, this is very soft on the skin. It looks like velvet, to be honest. And the consistency of this is kind of weird. Like when you touch it, it feels very creamy, but then when you put it on, it dries off like a powder, but like a velvet powder. So yeah, two different type of products, but I'm gonna be loving both of them for the summer. And then for the last thing that I wanna show you, even though I've tried this already, like several times, I would say if you're looking for something that is just very hydrating as a primer, then I would definitely go for this. I wouldn't look at this product as a product that's going to protect your skin from the sun. Yes, it's going to have some protection, but you need at least a 1/4 teaspoon of SPF for your entire face and your neck. So I can't see myself using a 1/4 teaspoon. It's 1 fluid ounce. I would be finished with this in like no time flat if I used a 1/4 teaspoon. So it is a good primer. Does it cover up pores? No. Does it mattify the skin? No, but it is a good hydrating primer. If you're looking for a good hydrating primer, it is a good hydrating primer. So anyway, I wanted to mention that. All right guys, so that's it for me trying these products and giving you my first impressions and then creating this like summer glowy look with them. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and I will see you guys on the next video.